And welcome back to another episode here of my channel. So this is a new format just because I would like to talk about news, about games and systems and everything. So I'm trying out this new system when I'm recording from my phone, and then yeah, just we'll get started with this. They just announced that there's a new Steam Deck OLED limited edition white. That they're calling it a second experiment, and honestly it looks beautiful. I love it. I love the Steam Deck. You guys know the Steam Deck is my main system. I also have an RG35XX and a Vita, and I used to have a Nintendo Switch. Well, I kind of do it, but it's with my girlfriend right now because she plays games, so I let her have it. But I'm probably gonna end up buying the Nintendo Switch too, which it was confirmed that it's gonna be backwards compatibility. But yeah, we're not talking about the Switch, guys. We're admiring the beautiful color of this limited edition OLED Steam Deck. What do you guys think? I think it looks pretty nice, right? Beautiful colors. I like the buttons too. Are like white or like a grayish. I think it does a great job of it's a nice combination. Not fully white, but gray with white with the body. It looks really nice. So they're saying that it's gonna be unlimited quantities on November 18th. So if you guys haven't bought a Steam Deck yet, this looks like a really nice option. I like the little orange button here, the power button here, and I mean, I want to get the limited edition, the original limited edition black, but it's out of stock. So, I mean, would I get the white one? I don't know. I just don't think it's worth the upgrade, in my opinion, because maybe just the OLED screen, but the LCD, it's still kicking ass and it's just looking really nice. So this one will be the 1 terabyte version, or of the Steam Deck OLED. So here they're saying that there's not gonna be any like performance bumps or extra features. It's just gonna be basically, a new color for the OLED, which is fine. And yeah, they're saying also that Valve actually said that it's gonna be a long time before we see a Steam Deck 2. So if you guys haven't picked one up and you like the color, I think this is a good option. I think I'm probably gonna run my Steam Deck. I will probably end up getting a new Windows system next year, maybe most likely, because I do want to play a lot of Windows games only. So I'll probably end up getting a Windows. The ROG Ally X looks really good. The black one, that one interests me, but I know there's gonna be a new wave of handhelds coming out next year. And we're actually, look here, we have the Aya Neo 3, and I think it could look good, but I don't like the fact that you can only get it in China or import it from China, because I actually like to pick up my systems personally. I don't trust shipping. I don't like that whole shipping thing, even though I just got a new system in the mail, but I'm gonna go pick it up later. And then after this, I wanna also, I know it's a little bit late, but the news about the Xenoblade Chronicles X definitive edition was announced for the Switch. And you guys know, well, I don't know if you guys know, but I'm a huge Xenoblade fan. I have all of them for the Switch, and I never played this one, so I'm definitely gonna pick this one up. Hopefully when the Switch 2 comes out, because I told you guys I gave my girlfriend my Switch, so she has it right now, and I think it's a good excuse for me to buy the Switch 2 when it comes out, because I don't have it. So I'll definitely get to play this one. I heard this one is like a very impressive game. I love the Xenoblade games. If I could rank them, I will rank the first one as the best one, the second one as the second best one, even though the second Xenoblade and the first Xenoblade are equally good. But obviously Xenoblade, the first one, set the story in motion. So That's why I give it a, the number one spot. So yeah, this one looks really cool. If you watch, I don't know if you guys watched the trailer, you probably did, but this looks really cool. The graphics look a lot better. I never played the original, but I did see some comparisons from the first one to this one, and it's been over 10 years since the game released. So hopefully they do add more of a little bit more of a story. And I think they did connect Xenoblade 3 to this one. I'm not gonna spoil it where, but if you play the game, you know what I'm talking about. So I'm looking forward to it. And it's always more Xenoblade is always good, even if it's like a remake, right? And then I just want to close with the last news, which is about the emulator called Ryujinx. I don't know how to pronounce it, but this one was really interesting because Nintendo basically paid the owner of the website and of the whole emulator to shut down, right? Maybe they paid him or they threatened him. It's really interesting. I know Nintendo is like known to be very harsh when it comes to emulation and stuff like that. But like my stand on emulation is like, it's really sad that how are people gonna be playing the old games that they love if the companies don't release the to buy them in a digital version, right? I don't like Nintendo's way of like renting them. So they're basically, if you want to play their old games, you have to pay like a subscription model. I think that's really, that's a horrible. I think it's a horrible way to do it. They could just sell them to you, the rights, like Valve has with their games, right? Because they're clear about it. You don't own the game. You basically just own the right to play it, which is it's sad, the way it's going. If I ever make a video game, guys, I'll definitely it will be something that like where you own it and share the copy if you want. I mean, that's how it should be in my opinion, right? Like, it's good to make money, and these guys they make so much money. And so it's always interesting to read the comments here. A lot of people are just like trolling about it. They're saying like, the website still they own the web domain, they don't own the emulator. Maybe Nintendo liked it so much it's looking to use it to break into the PC space. I mean, yeah, that would be cool if we could see. A lot of people say like, oh, Sony and Microsoft and everybody should just release their games on everybody's consoles, but they never asked Nintendo to do that because they know Nintendo would be like, F you, like you'll never see Zelda on PlayStation or a Microsoft system, because they're smart. Nintendo knows like exclusivities are what makes a system sell, right? And yeah, it's interesting. That I think this emulator was really good. I never used it, but I heard like people were like amazed at how well it could run some games. It even ran some games even better than the Nintendo Switch, so that should tell you everything. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this new format. It's obviously the first video that I'm gonna do like this, because I do like to cover some of the gaming news, but sometimes it takes a long time to set up everything. So maybe this setup is a lot easier because I just have to hit like a few buttons and it's done. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Take care. Bye bye.